also at home. And that's the one thing they could lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? And now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for it. Monte Morris is out there with Davis, and it's the great and at the small forward position.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's the great. Brooks covering. Here's the great. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hachimura. The shot will not fall. And the Nets with possession. Durant dishes to Simmons. Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Here's the great. Brooks covering. Here's the great. Nice D from Brooks.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Sumner, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's the great. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On the wing, Morris. To the middle, here's the great. Trying to get open is Hachimura. The great misses. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 3-point game. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Brooks. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
The great passage to Porzingis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Here's the great. Rebounded by the Nets.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And that one is good. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Brooks on the double team. Davis has the open look. Here's Porzingis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset, trying to push the action until somebody stops him. Nobody there to do it that time.
Nets leading by 4. On the pass to Sumner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. No good on the second free throw. Brooks on the double team. The Great passes to Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's the Great. Brooks covering. The Great misses.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Katie against Hachimura. Durant inside. That shot is off. And Washington the other way now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in the series. But of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learn in the series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, and guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
That one good for 2. And that's now 7 points for the Great.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
It's Durant on the wing. Here's Irving. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here is Hachimura. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's the Great. Brooks covering. Here's the Great. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Washington shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Nets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Irving gets to Durant. To the left side wing. Here's Sumner. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the Great. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 3. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Hachimura. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the basket by the Great.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Terrific work from Durant that time. Able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts. Nets trail by 9. So the Wizards 5 right now. Monte Morris is out there with Davis. Then it's Tom. And there's Porzingis. And it's the Great in at the small forward. Durant with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Here's the Great. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line, and they keep that up.
Brooks misses. Wizards leading by 9. Davis, the pass to the Great. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The Great's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant kicks to Brooks. Passes to Claxton. Back to Brooks. For Davis. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's the Great. Guarded by KD. There's the triple. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for Washington.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Down low, Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's the Great. Brooklyn with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Porzingis against Brooks.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's the Great. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Wizards have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Brooklyn with the ball. A 12-point game. Brooks outside. Irving looking for an opening. Brooks kicks to Irving. Four on the shot clock. Over Morris. Irving misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Timeout called the Nets.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's Claxton. He's covered by Hachimura. Irving against Morris. The shot's good from Irving.
Irving feeling confident, just rising up and knocking down the mid-range Jake.
Here's the Great, defended by Durant. On the wing, Davis. Here's the Great. 20 points for him. 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense there from KD. Here's Brooks. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Wizards have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the second free throw, good.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
The pass to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. Outside, KD. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The Wizards with another miss. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
Here's the great, guarded by KD. Out to the right wing. Here's the great. He's got 21. Porzingis can't hit. Simmons against Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored an incredible number of points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And a great job to get that angle and a tremendous drive.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Duke. Brooks outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's the great. Brooks covering. Morris outside. Pass to the great. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Now the pass to Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Duke. He's covered by Beal. Three-pointer. Brooks sinks the triple. Brooks has got 13.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to Hachimura. The Wizards working the ball around now. To the paint. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Duke. Again, the Nets for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
the Great. Brooks covering. The Great misses. Duke the pass to Irving. Misses from close range.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Morris outside. Passes it to Beal. Here's the Great. He's got 27. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Okiki's checked in for Brooklyn. Edmund Sumner comes in for Irving. Then for the Wizards, Reed, he's checked in for Porzingis. Daniel Gafford comes in for Hachimura. And Starks is subbed in for Morris. Washington with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. The Great passes to Reed. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Brooks. Nets trail by 7. Inside. Beal with the block.
Well, Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
Nice D from Brooks.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. You can't fault him for the creativity.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Thomas checked in for the Nets, and he's good on the second. Here's Beal. And there's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Sumner passes to Brooks. Here's Sumner. He has 5. Okiki. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's the Great. Headed by Simmons. Gafford kicks to Starks. Pass to the Great. Now here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Simmons passes to Okiki. Back to Simmons. A fadeaway. The Great grabs the miss. The Great's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Washington.
Both free throws good from the Great. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Sumner, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Edmonds.
First free throw is good. And so it's Washington, sitting with a comfort.
Your Nets. 54. The Wizards. 68. And your Nets team. Please give a big round of applause.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Without question, the Great displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Durant is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Sumner in at the point guard. So that's the Nets 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 16. Here's Brooks. That shot off. Some solid defense from the great. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. No good on the three. The Nets shooting around 41% on the night. There's the pass to KD. And Johnny Davis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team.
Here's Sumner. Covered by Morris. Out to KD. Clock at 6.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The great passes to Morris. Here's the great. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up. That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. KD dishes to Brooks. KD with it. He has 6. Pass to Irving. To the inside, Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on. The call with the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. The Nets making a switch here. Duke's checked in. Wizards leading by 18. Here's the great. He can't get that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's the great. The Wizards with another miss. And the call will go against the great. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Outside Irving. Durant kicks to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Duke. Again, the Nets for 2.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The great misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Goes up to the stripe. Again, the Nets for 2.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Here's the great. Here's Hachimura. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Hachimura's got his first 2 points of the night. Hachimura against KD. Here's Sumner. The shot's good. Sumner's got 4 this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
The Great passes to Hachimura. Here's the Great. That one off the back iron and out.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Duke. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Davis with the ball for the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It's on Porzingis. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Irving.
And Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
Impeccable hook from the line since halftime.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Duke. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Irving.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Todd's checked in for Hachimura.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The Great. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. The Great's got 43 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And he jams it with authority.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
It's Durant on the wing. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer. He'll make it happen.
Here's the Great, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And the call will go against the Great. That will get him his 4th foul.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's the Great. Thomas covering. Here's the Great. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from the Great. Nets trail by 8. On the wing, Brooks dishes it to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Brooks kicks to KD. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the Great. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good from the Great. Both free throws good from the Great. Here's Sumner. He's got 11. Passes it to Simmons. Brooks kicks to Thomas. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. On defense, Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Reed. Here's the great. With 1 on the clock. And the basket is good. The great's got 53.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important.
And so it's Washington up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear to...
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis the post pair for him. Davis is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's the great in at the 3. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. Durant drawing the double team. Nets passing it around. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Stolen by Thomas. With the second effort, the great grabs the miss.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Irving's checked in for Kevin Durant. That free throw good from the great. Nets trail by 14. Brooks outside. Irving against Davis. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 19 points.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sumner passes to Brooks. Outside for Thomas. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Washington leading now by 14. Here's the great. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Brooks the pass to Irving. And the shot is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Brooks with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Thomas's shot is off.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And Brooklyn has possession. And the call will go against the great. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Duke's checked in. A change for the Wizards. Monte Morris is checked in for Beal. And again, it's the Nets missing.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The great misses. Nets trail by 14. Three-pointer, Brooks. Kicks to Simmons. Finds yet again. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 11 points for Ben Simmons.
And you'd love to see Simmons flex this range more. Defenses don't expect him to be a threat in that mid-range area.
Good on the shot. 64 points for the great.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
The pass to Duke. Here's Sumner. No one near him. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Wizards leading by 13. Davis, the pass to the great. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Free throw good from the great. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. And the Nets miss again.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
The great passes to Porzingis. Over to the wing. Pass to the great. Back to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. Here's the great, and it's blocked.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Here's Sumner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Wizards leading by 16. Here's the great. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Count it. Good.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The drive by Brooks. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the great Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
On the wing, Brooks. And the Nets miss again.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us.